Yeah, it's me, CSCOTT. And I'm here to talk about the 2017 film, The Babysitter, with its sequel coming out today, which I will be watching tonight, hopefully, and put out a review for it. I figured it'd be the perfect time to give a review for this film. This came out 3 years ago. I remember there was hype around it, so I decided to check it out on Netflix and stuff, and my God. Now, when I saw the trailer on YouTube, and I remember being like, what the ever-loving fuck is this? You know, because the trailer presents as, oh, you got a hot babysitter, but you're too old for her hot babysitter. You don't know what babysitters do after you go to sleep. I'm going to stay up, and I'm going to find out. Well, he finds out because what happens is she and her friends kill someone. Yeah. So now, Cole's race to survive. That's the main character, Cole. He's this shy kid who, at 13 or 14 years old, still has a babysitter. And, so he's got a babysitter. Her name is B. She's played by the gorgeous Samara Weaving. And their interactions are some of the best parts of this film. Even after she has done this stuff, there are, she starts doing this stuff. There are some looks that she gives him, and there's stuff that's going on. Their connection really works throughout the film. That's one of my positives, I could say. As for instance, so they hang out, they do this, they rock out and they dance, but it's really weird because this 20-something babysitter is dancing with this 14-year-old to the song, I Just Want to Make Love to You. I don't know if that's a song they're dancing with, but that's a song we hear. I was watching it and I was like, yeah, but, if that's what was going through his head, I understand, but, yeah, but anyway, so once this happens, so they hang out the night and then she puts him to bed. She brings some alcohol, which we find out later is drugged. Well, because of the way which person is, I can relate to this guy, right? He doesn't like needles. I don't like needles, right? I'll drink alcohol, but I'm over the legal age. So, but he pusses out and he throws it in the plant, and then it's like he drank it, and then he goes up to bed. Friends came over to playing Truth or Dare and stuff, and so the dare is that they dare B to kiss everyone in the circle. She does. When she gets to this guy, Samuel, she stabs him in the head with 2 knives. Ritualistic knives or whatever. Where she was hiding those things, I don't want to know. But she just she kisses him, or whatever, and then she just and the blood. It's a horror comedy, so the blood spurts out on the black guy. I don't remember his name. It's like, oh, really? Come on, man. Damn, shit. He's like a discount Chris Tucker. Come on, man, damn. And then, you got Robbie and Mel, who's shirtless through almost the entire thing after the blood comes out. And then they go up, they have to get innocent blood from Cole. And they don't realize he's awake, so he has to pretend he's asleep. Right? Now, here's the thing. By this point, he's opened the window to try to escape. He's called the cops. And he's opened the window to try to escape. But then he hears the noise and he hides in the bed. Pretends to be asleep. He takes the needle twice because she misses the vein. So she has to go in again. And then, that's... I don't know how that would work. He's supposedly supposed to be asleep. But when you get nervous and that happens, your body tenses up. I've had that happen. When you stick it in there, where they're kind of alike, my body would tense up. They would know I'm awake. They'd be like, oh shit, he's awake. But he takes it twice. And then he goes to leave, and this is what I don't get. I understand he's exaggerating himself. He's going real fast trying to escape. And then he passes out. And it shows that B is still there. She's been hiding. She even says she hid behind the door. Bullshit. Alright? There was no one fucking there. You can see, plain sight, there is no one there when he is racing back and forth, trying to get things going. Until he gets dizzy, there is no one there, and then he sees her. And like I said, there's some looks between them, like, they all leave and she goes to leave. She notices the window's open, and she looks at Cole, realizes he's been awake this whole time, and took 2 needles like a man. So she kind of goes, smiles at him, realizing that, It's all about him, owning up. Owning up to being a man and growing up and not being such of a puss. Now, one thing I don't like is the reinsertion of the bully. Because there's a scene at the beginning of the film where B tells off the bully and says that if he does so much as think of Cole, she will do something about it, something, whatever. But yet, we see the bully egging the house, right? But he was very intimidated by her. So why would he then egg the house? I feel like that's a fault in the writing. Like, we have to put the bully here. Even though he was told off and shouldn't be in the rest of the film, we got to put him here. Because he's being chased by Robbie and Mel, right? Like, the first guy to go is the black guy. That's a Home Alone thing. He falls up the steps and lands on this statue thing that cuts right through his neck. He dead. Right? And then he kills the Asian girl with a firework that blows her up. Now, later when they go back in the house, there's no damage to the inside of the house. There's a fucking explosion underneath the house. There should be some damage in that house, and there's nothing. They say that, she cleaned it up, so like nothing there. But how can you clean up damage like that? There should be some damage. There's a fucking explosion from under the house. Something should have broke, I'm just saying. But anyway, kills that up. So now he's in this chase with Robbie and Mel, and Robbie and Mel pushes him to stick up to the bully. The bully knocks him down, tries to tell the bully what's going on. The bully eggs him in the head, and then he's being chased by Robbie and Mel again. It just doesn't work. He's being chased by someone trying to kill him. We're not to say, hey, be a man, stand up to your bully, man, and then I'll kill you after you're done. I'd run. I'd be like, hey, Jeremy, got your bike. I'm gone. Bye. Boom. I'm out of here. And then you can have Robbie, that son of a bitch. Just go to the police station. But yeah, he ends up fighting. He's got egg, and the egg play into Robbie and Mel's death. He slips on a branch and somehow gets the rope that's hanging on the side, cut around his neck, and it snaps his neck. Cole gets free and then gets shot at by V. And I like the line where he says, "What? Why is there guns? Why are there guns?" I love that line. And then he runs to his next door neighbor, his friend, who they sort of have a thing for each other, and he hides there. There's this B goes through, and then he kisses her, or she kisses him, and from that moment on, I think that's when his balls finally dropped. Because in that moment, he comes out, he's like, "Come on, B, I'm here. I'm going to my house. Come on." It sounds kind of stupid when he says it, but yeah, he gets to his house. It's about this book that she uses to do this stuff. They need a sacrifice and the blood of an innocent to do it, and they get whatever wish or whatever. I don't know. He burns the book and then goes outside, and they've been teasing this car that his neighbor's dad drives, this classic car, and he takes that, keys are in there for some odd reason, because he's out with a prostitute, which they say Protestant, and they teased that earlier when he says that he's a Protestant, and B corrects him and says it's prostitute, and no, because that would make her the prostitute. So later when the girl says Protestant, you know what she's talking about. But he takes the car, rams it through the house, and quote-unquote kills B. They have a little moment between them, and then she dies. I'm doing this because we'll get to it. The parents show up. the neighbor's dad shows up. He's on with the Protestant now. And, like, I think she kisses him again, and Dad's like, well, you touched his face, and whatever. And then parents show up, and they go, what happened? And he's like, I don't think I need a babysitter anymore. And the movie ends. Right? Then we get a big credit scene where the cops are going through, searching the house, and B is not underneath the truck anymore, and she jumps out at the cop, and that's how it ends. I don't know if that's going to play into the new one, because from what I hear, Samara Weaving only has a cameo in the new one, and from the trailer, that's what it looks like. You don't even see her from the front, so I doubt if she's really in it. And at first, I wasn't going to watch it, but I saw the trailer. I'm going to give it a shot. Because I'm like, if you're going to do a sequel that I have Samara Weaving come back, that showed she's still alive. I don't know what they're doing with this. It looks really weird. But I'm going to take a look at it. Give it a shot. So, The Babysitter gets a 9 out of 10. There's a few things wrong with it, but overall, still a good film. Give it a 9 out of 10. Can't wait to watch the sequel tonight. So what are your thoughts? What is your thoughts? What are your thoughts on The Babysitter? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Scotty. See you next one.